Eighth race, the Charlie Hartzell Memorial, the fourth leg of the Heart of Ohio Trot at 1 mile, a purse at $10,000. Exact trifecta wagering. A field of 10, no changes. Please note when wagering the upcoming eighth race, wager by head numbers and not post positions as they do differ with the owned entry of the 1 and 1A. Here's the One American Champion from post position 5, owned by the Rompaway Farms Incorporated of Battle Creek, Michigan, trained by Don Harmon. Jeff Fout, the driver. The 1A from post position 8 is Rompaway Stacy, by the Rompaway Farms Incorporated of Battle Creek, Michigan, trained by Don Harmon. Don Harmon, the driver. The 2 from post 1, Sweet Dreams Baby, owned by John Wagner at Glendale, Maryland, trained by Dean Collins. Dallas Miller's up. The 3 from post position 2, Sackcloth, owned in partnership by Moore, Easterday, and Reed, all of the Buckeye State, trained and driven by Charlie Norris. The 4 from post position 3, Ben's Jenner, owned by Bennett Farms Incorporated of Michigan, Fremont, Michigan, trained and driven by Todd Buter. The 5 from post position 4, Kim's Lass, owned by Charles Zabritsky III of Monison, Pennsylvania, trained by Jack Smith, the Grizz, Greg Grismore. Number 6, Meadowland Miracle from post position 6, owned by the North Meadows Stable of Painesville, Ohio, trained by Mike Metters, Chip Noble. Number 7 from post 7, Under My Thumb, owned by Richard and Joyce McClellan of Zanesville, Ohio, trained by Dave Rankin, Bob Harper. The 8 from post position 9, Ocala Cash, owned by Slaughter Racing, Stable of Kentucky, Zollers and Spearman of Ohio, trained by Scott Cox, Brett Miller. And the 9, Lisa's Laser from post position 10, the second tier, owned by Dean and Denny Miller of Archbold, Ohio, trained by Jim Molodix, Jim Daly, Ian Hersalke. There they go for the Charlie Hartzell Memorial. Field in motion. They're all fan trotting and firing away. Mid-pack for the lead here. That's American Champion getting the first call here. Driving up on the outside, Rompaway Stacy is driving on towards the lead tier. The owned entry of the Rompaway Farms are 1-2. Away in third, that is Sackcloth angled at the pylons, racing in fourth there. That is as they step towards that opening quarter. Meadowland Miracle. Fifth on the inside, Lisa's Laser. As they race by the opening quarter comes and goes in a spirited 27 2/5 on by the stands for the first time and heading on down to the half. Rompaway Stacy up top here. American Champion in 2. Sackcloth to the inside in third. Outside in fourth, Ocala Cash. Following that cover, second over the outside in fifth. Kim's Last. Buried to the pylons in 6. Meadowland Miracle. Third over on the outside in 7th. That is Ben's Jenner. Outside racing in 8th. That's Under My Thumb. 9th on the inside as they step around the clubhouse turn in front of the paddock and on over to the half. Sweet Dreams Baby. And 10th and trailing the field there, Lisa's Laser. They're halfway home. 57 4/5. Off the turn and driving down the backside. Heads are pointed towards 3/4, being led by Rompaway Stacy. Taking mild pressure to the outside here from Ocala Cash. The earplugs are out on her. To the inside, trotting in third. That's American Champion. Outside of there in fourth. Second over Kim's Last. At the pylons, racing in fifth. That is Sackcloth. Sixth on the outside, Ben's Jenner. Seventh is Meadowland Miracle. Eighth is Under My Thumb. Ninth is Lisa's Laser. And 10th and trailing the field now. That is Sweet Dreams Baby. 3/4 was stepped off and 126 flat. They'll trot the final turn and head for home, and Rompaway Stacy is trying to make every pull a winning one. To the outside, Ocala Cash still there, still coming to her to the top of the stretch. Less than an eighth of a mile to go, and down the stretch they come, and on top of the field with the lead here. Rompaway Stacy on the outside here. Sackcloth as they come to the wire. Rompaway Stacy, Sackcloth, those two to the wire, very close there. Photo finish for a win. The Charlie Hartzell Memorial in a photo finish, 156 flat. Very close for a win here. A photo finish. Hold all tickets. Three, 1A, 8-5, 3-1, 8 Charlie Hartzell Memorial, the fourth leg of the Heart of Ohio Trot, timed at 156 flat. Getting up in deep stretch here, the 3, Sackcloth. A 5-year-old brown mare by Inquirer out of Unlucky Elmhurst mare. Ashes, owned by Moore, Easterday, and Reed. They're all of the Buckeye State. Nicely trained and driven to victory by Mr. Charlie Norris, one of the top trotting drivers in all of North America. Charlie Norris here to drive Sackcloth this evening. Sackcloth captures the Charlie Hartzell Memorial. Harness Racing lost a great friend this summer when Charlie Hartzell passed away at the age of 57. Today would have been his 56. Today would have been his 57th birthday. He died unexpectedly. He's not a name that many people would recognize, and many friends knew of him only by his first name, but Charlie was the kind of guy that this industry is built on. He was a railbird who loved the sport of harness racing and became a single horse owner. In the winner's circle, the family and friends of Charlie Hartzell have gathered here this evening to celebrate Charlie's life. In the winner's circle, making the trophy presentation, is Marianne Power. And Charlie named his horse, his one and only horse, after Marianne Power. As Charlie once said that Marianne Power loved horses as much as he did. So it's only fitting that Marianne Power is in the winner's circle here this evening to present the first annual Charlie Hartzell Memorial to Sackcloth and Charlie Norris in 156 flat.